Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to a brand new episode of the Daily English Dialogues podcast. I am your host, Anna, and I am so happy to see all of you here on our YouTube channel today.
And I am Mark. Hello to everyone watching from all over the world. Anna, I looked at our comments today. We have listeners from Brazil, Japan, Italy, and Turkey.
That is amazing! Welcome to our global family. If you're new here, please click the subscribe button. We make these videos to help you speak English with confidence.
Today is a very special day, Anna. I feel very happy. Do you know why?
Is it because you had a very big breakfast?
Well, yes, I had eggs and toast, but that is not the only reason. I am happy because we're talking about something very important, making friends.
You are right, Mark. Learning English is not just about books and grammar. It's about people. It's about talking to someone new and sharing a story.
But sometimes it is scary. When I go to a new city, I feel shy. I think, oh no, my English is not perfect. What if I make a mistake?
Many people feel that way, Mark. They think they need to use big words like extraordinary or sophisticated to sound smart.
Exactly. But today, we want to show you that you don't need big words. You only need easy English.
That's our goal for this episode. We will use simple A1 and A2 level words. These are the building blocks of friendship.
I like that. Small words, big friendships.
We are going to divide this talk into many parts. We will show you how to start a conversation, how to ask about hobbies, and even how to say goodbye.
I am ready. I have my notebook and my pen. I hope our listeners have their notebooks ready too.
Great. Let's start with the most basic step, the first hello. Mark, are you ready to practice? We are meeting for the first time.
Okay, Anna, I am ready to practice. Imagine we are at a big party. There are many people. I see you standing near the food table. What do I do first?
Well, the first step is to smile. A smile is the international language of friendship.
That is true. Even if I don't say a word, a smile says I am friendly.
Exactly. Then you walk closer. You don't need a cool line. You can just say, "Hi, how's it going?"
How is it going? That is a bit more natural than how are you, right?
Yes, it's very common in English. If someone says that to me, I usually say, "Great, thanks. How about you?"
Now here is a secret tip, Anna. I like to introduce myself early. I say, by the way, my name is Mark.
That is perfect. Using "by the way" makes the conversation feel very relaxed. I would say, "Nice to meet you, Mark. I'm Anna."
Now here is a tricky part. What if I'm at a school or a library? A party is loud, but a library is quiet.
Good point. In a quiet place, you can start with a small question. You can ask, "Excuse me, is anyone sitting here?"
Oh, I use that one all the time. If they say no, it's free, I can sit down. But then, do I just stay silent?
No. After a minute, you can say, "Are you studying for a test?" Or, "Is that a good book?"
I like that. It's not too much. It's just a little icebreaker.
Icebreaker. That's a great word, Mark. It means something you say to stop the cold silence and start a warm talk.
What if I'm at a bus stop? That is a very common place to meet people.
At a bus stop, you can talk about the situation. You can say, "The bus is late today, isn't it?"
And the other person will probably say, yes, it's always late. And then we're both laughing.
Exactly. Laughing together is the fastest way to become friends.
So to summarize, smile, say hi, give your name, and ask a very simple question about the place.
You got it. It's like opening a door. You just need to turn the handle.
Okay, Anna, I broke the ice. I said hi and I told you my name, but now there's a quiet moment. I'm nervous. What do I say next?
Don't panic, Mark. Look around you. Use your eyes. We call this talking about the environment.
The environment? Like trees and nature?
Well, yes, if you are in a park, but it just means the place where you are standing. For example, if we are at a cafe, look at the menu.
Oh, I can say, the cake looks delicious. Have you tried it?
Exactly! That is a perfect A1 sentence. It is simple and it asks for an opinion. People love to give their opinions.
What if they say, no, I only have coffee?
Then you can follow up. You can ask, is the coffee good here? I am new in this neighborhood.
I am new here. That is a very important phrase, isn't it?
It is a magic phrase, Mark. When you say, I am new here, people usually want to help you. They become friendly and protective.
They might say, oh, welcome. You must try the Italian restaurant down the street.
Precisely. Now you are not just talking, you're getting advice.
What about a different place? Imagine we're at a big office or a school.
In an office, you can talk about the building. You can say, this office is very modern. Or, is it always this busy on Mondays?
Is it always this busy? I like that. It sounds like a real English speaker.
It does. Or if you are at a party, you can talk about the music. You can say, the music is a bit loud, isn't it? Or, I really like this song. Do you know who is singing?
Even if I know the singer, I can still ask the question to start a talk.
That's a little secret, Mark. Sometimes we ask questions just to be friendly, even if we know the answer.
I see. It's about making a bridge between two people.
Yes, and remember to use adjectives. Use words like beautiful, busy, quiet, nice, cold, or hot.
It is very hot in this room, isn't it?
Perfect. Then the other person says, yes, it is, and the ice is completely melted.
Okay, Anna, we have talked about the room and the coffee. Now I want to know about the person. I want to ask about their job. Is it okay to just say, what is your job?
You can, Mark, but in English, what do you do sounds a bit more natural. It is very common.
What do you do sounds like I'm asking what they are doing right now.
I know, it's a bit confusing, but in this context, it always means what is your profession?
Okay, so if I ask, what do you do, and they say, I'm a doctor, what is my next move? I don't know anything about medicine.
Don't worry, you don't need to be an expert. You can ask a follow-up question. For example, do you like your job? Or is it a difficult job?
Oh, that's good. Do you like it is a very simple way to keep them talking.
Exactly. And if they say, I am a student, you can ask, what are you studying? Or which university do you go to?
What if I want to talk about fun things? Sometimes work is boring.
Then we move to hobbies. This is my favorite part. You can say, so, what do you do for fun? Or what do you do on the weekends?
I like to ask, do you have any hobbies? But does that sound like a school book?
A little bit. It is better to ask, what do you like to do in your free time? It sounds more like a real conversation.
Okay, let's say the person says, I like hiking and taking photos.
That's a great answer. Now you have hooks. You can hook on to hiking or hook on to photos.
Let me try. Where do you go hiking? Or do you have a favorite place to walk?
Perfect. You can also share a little bit about yourself. You can say, oh, I love hiking too, but I'm not very fast.
That's me. I'm very slow. Sharing a small, funny thing about yourself makes the other person feel comfortable.
Yes, it makes you human. If they say they like movies, don't just say, me too. Say, me too. I saw a great movie last week. Do you like action movies or comedies?
I see. Give a little, ask a little. It's like a game of tennis.
That is a perfect example, Mark. You hit the ball, then they hit the ball back. If you only ask questions, it feels like an interview. If you only talk about yourself, it's a monologue.
Give a little, ask a little. I will remember that. It makes the conversation balanced. So, Anna, we are talking about hobbies, but how do I know when we have found a common interest?
You will see it in their eyes, Mark. Their face will light up. When two people like the same thing, the energy changes.
So if I say, I love football, and they say, I love football too, we have a connection. What do I say next? I don't want the conversation to stop there.
You need to deepen the topic. Ask a specific question. Instead of just football, ask, who is your favorite team? Or who is your favorite player?
Who is your favorite? I can use that for everything. Music, movies, food, even cities.
Exactly. It is a very simple pattern. But what if you don't like the same things? What if I say, I love horror movies, and you say, ugh, I hate them. They are too scary.
Uh-oh, is the friendship over?
No, of course not. That is a chance to learn. You can say, oh, really? Why do you find them scary? What kind of movies do you prefer?
That's smart. Even if we are different, we can still talk about our differences. It's like a bridge.
Right. Another great way to find common interests is to talk about firsts.
Firsts? What do you mean?
Ask questions like, when did you start playing the guitar? Or how did you get interested in cooking?
I see. People love to tell stories about their past. It's much more interesting than just saying, I like cooking.
Yes, and listen for the word to. It is a tiny word, but it is very powerful for making friends.
I like pizza. I like pizza too.
Exactly. Or, I'm a bit tired today. I'm tired too. It shows that you are feeling the same way. It creates empathy.
Empathy. That is a big word for an A2 lesson, Anna.
You're right. Let's keep it simple. Empathy just means I understand how you feel.
So if I find out we both love traveling, I can ask, where was your last vacation?
Perfect. And then you can share your last vacation. Now you are sharing memories. That is how a new friend becomes a real friend.
I'm learning so much. It's not about having the same life. It's about finding the small things that are the same. So Anna, I want to be nice. I want to tell someone they are doing a good job or look nice, but I am worried. Is it too much to give a compliment to a stranger?
That is a great question, Mark. In English-speaking cultures, small compliments are very common and very helpful. You just have to keep them light.
Light. You mean not too serious.
Exactly. Don't talk about their eyes or their soul. Talk about their choices. For example, things they are wearing or things they are doing.
Okay, let's try. I see you have a very nice notebook. Can I say, I love your notebook. The color is very pretty.
Yes, that is a perfect compliment. It is simple and it uses easy words like love, color, and pretty.
And what do you say back?
I would say, oh, thank you, I bought it yesterday. And just like that, the conversation continues.
What if someone is a very good English speaker? Can I compliment their language?
Of course, you can say, your English is very good, or you have a great accent.
People love to hear that. It gives them confidence.
It does. And here's a secret, Mark. You can also compliment their ideas. If they say something interesting, you can say, that is a great point, or that's a good idea.
That is a good idea. I use that with my boss sometimes.
It works for everyone. It shows you're listening. Remember, a compliment is 50% about being nice and 50% about showing you are paying attention.
I have a question. What if I want to say something about their house or their car?
Keep it simple. You have a lovely home, or I like your car. Is it new?
What about the word cool? Is that okay to use?
Cool is the best word. Cool shoes, cool phone, cool jacket. It's easy to say and always sounds friendly.
Cool. I like it. But Anna, what if someone gives me a compliment? I always feel shy. I just look at the floor.
Don't look at the floor. Just say, thank you. That is very kind of you.
That is very kind of you. That sounds very polite. I will practice that in the mirror.
Good idea. A compliment is like a ball. If someone throws it to you, you have to catch it and say thank you.
Anna, we are getting to know each other now. We talked about hobbies and the place. Is it time to talk about family?
Yes, this is the warm zone. Once you feel comfortable, family is a great way to build a deeper friendship.
But I don't want to sound like a police officer. I don't want to ask, how many people live in your house? Give me their names.
No, please don't do that. Start with a very soft question. You can ask, do you live near here, or is your family in a different city?
That is much better. It's a very open question.
Exactly. They might say, my parents live in London, but I live here alone. Then you can ask, do you see them often?
What about siblings? I have 2 brothers. Can I just ask, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, that is the standard way to ask. You can also use the word siblings, but brothers and sisters is more common in easy daily English.
If they say, I am an only child, what does that mean?
It means they have no brothers and no sisters. You can say, oh, I see. Do you like being an only child?
Okay, let's talk about the most important family members, pets.
Yes. For many people, a dog or a cat is like a child.
I love asking about pets because people always smile. I say, are you a dog person or a cat person?
That is a classic icebreaker for family topics. It's like a fun game.
And if they say, I have a golden retriever, I can say, wow, is he big?
Yes, or what is his name? People love saying their pet's name.
I have a cat named Luna. If I show a picture of Luna, what simple words can the other person use?
They can use words like cute, sweet, beautiful, or even funny. You can say, Luna looks very sweet. Does she sleep a lot?
She sleeps all day.
See, now we are laughing again. Talking about a funny pet is a great way to make a friend relax.
So the rule is, ask about brothers and sisters, ask where the parents live, and always, always ask about the dog or cat.
You got it, Mark. It makes the conversation feel warm and homey.
Well, Anna, I have to be honest. Sometimes when I talk to a new friend, I'm so busy thinking about my next English sentence that I don't hear what they are saying.
Yes, Mark, that is so normal. Everyone does that when they learn a new language. But listening is like a superpower. If you listen, you don't have to work so hard at speaking.
Really? How does that work?
Well, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. We should listen twice as much as we speak. In English, we use active listening.
Active listening? Does that mean I have to run while I listen?
No. It means you show the other person that you are awake and interested. You can do this with small words.
Like okay and yes?
Yes, but you can also use, right, I see, or wow.
Wow is a good one. It makes the other person think they're telling a very exciting story.
Exactly. Another great tip is to repeat a little bit of what they said. If they say, I went to the beach last weekend, you can say, oh, the beach? That sounds nice.
So I just say the last word they said?
Almost. It shows you are following them. It's like a check-in.
But Anna, what if they use a word I really don't know? Should I just smile and pretend?
No, don't pretend. That is a mistake. If you don't know a word, just ask. You can say, I'm sorry, what does hiking mean? Or, can you explain that word?
Isn't that okay? Won't they think I am not good at English?
Not at all. Most people love to explain things. It makes them feel like a teacher. It's a very friendly moment.
I also like to use body language.
Yes, nodding your head and looking at the person's eyes is very important.
What if I am really tired and my brain stops working? Sometimes English fatigue is real.
When that happens, be honest. Say, I'm sorry, my brain is a bit tired today. Can we speak a little more slowly?
That is very brave. It shows you are trying.
It does. Remember, Mark, people don't make friends with perfect English. They make friends with real people. If you listen and you are kind, the grammar doesn't matter.
Listen and be kind. That is a great rule for life, not just for English. Anna, the conversation was great. I really like this new person. But now it is time to go home. I don't want to lose them. How do I ask to see them again without sounding too fast?
This is what we call closing the loop. You want to make a connection for the future. The best way is to use a soft invitation.
A soft invitation? What is that?
It means you don't say, let's be best friends forever. Instead, you suggest something small and easy.
Like the coffee we talked about before?
Exactly. You can say, I really liked talking to you about movies. Maybe we can grab a coffee sometime and talk more.
Grab a coffee. That sounds very casual. I like it. But how do I actually get their information?
You can ask for their phone number, but many young people today use social media. You can ask, are you on Instagram? Or do you use WhatsApp?
Oh, that's much easier. If they say yes, I can say, let's connect. What is your username?
Perfect. Now, what if you want to invite them to a specific event?
Like a party?
Yes, or a local market. You can say, I'm going to the food market on Saturday. Do you want to come?
Do you want to come? That is so simple. If they are busy, will they be offended?
Not at all. If they're busy, they will say, I'm sorry, I can't this weekend. If they like you, they will usually add, but maybe next week?
Ah, so if they suggest a different time, it means they really want to be friends.
Exactly. And here is a pro tip. Mention something you talked about earlier.
Give me an example.
If they said they like Italian food, you can say, you mentioned you like pasta. I know a great Italian place. We should go sometime.
That is brilliant. It shows I was listening in part 8.
Exactly. It shows you care about their interests.
What if I'm shy and I want them to ask me?
You can leave the door open. You can say, it was so nice meeting you. Here's my number. Send me a message if you want to hang out sometime.
Hang out. That is a great A2 word. It just means spend time together, right?
Yes, it's the most common way to talk about spending time with friends.
I feel much better now. Making plans isn't a big test. It's just an invitation to have more fun later. Anna, we did it. We started with hello, we talked about hobbies, we found common interests, and we even made plans for coffee. But now my bus is here. I have to go.
Don't just run away, Mark. The goodbye is very important. It is the last thing the person will remember about you.
You're right. I want to be polite. Should I say farewell?
Oh, no. Farewell is for movies from 100 years ago. In real life, we want to stay simple. Start by saying why you are leaving.
Like, I have to go now. My bus is here.
Exactly. Then say something positive about the conversation. You can say, I really enjoyed meeting you, or it was great talking to you.
It was great talking to you. That feels very warm. And then what?
Then you mention the future. If you exchanged numbers in part 9, you can say, I'll text you soon, or see you on Saturday.
What if we didn't make a specific plan?
Then you use the catch you later phrases. You can say, see you around, or let's talk again soon.
I hear people say, take care a lot. When do I use that?
Take care is lovely. It is a very kind way to say goodbye. It shows you want the other person to be safe and happy. You can say, bye, take care.
I like that. It's like a small hug with words.
It is. And for our listeners on Daily English Dialogues, we have our own special goodbye.
That's right. We always want to thank our audience.
So to everyone watching, thank you for spending time with us today. We hope these simple phrases help you find many new friends.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Remember, a new friend cares about you, not your grammar.
Well said, Mark. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and tell us in the comments, what is your favorite way to say hello?
We love reading your stories. Until next time,
Have a wonderful day and keep practicing.
goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.